minutes of music in motion, followed by what to celebrate today. Well, you're getting it out of order today. I'm going to give you all the things to celebrate first because, that's just what we're doing today. Guess what? It's Husband Appreciation Day. So, you know what? I got to come on over and appreciate my husband. Appreciate him even more because once we're done doing all the things to celebrate, he's going to be taking over for the actual shakedown portion, coming in, like I said, out of order today, but that's okay. Oh, what did I just do to my screen? Okay, let's move that back over. That didn't work right. Oh my goodness. Just a minute. All the things are getting... Yeah. Live stream people, you can see what I'm doing, and I just lost control of my tabs here because I can't reach there. Now I can reach it. Holy moly cakes. Okay. It is also International Amateur Radio Day, National Record Store Day, Healthy Kids Day, World Heritage Day, National Animal Crackers Day, National Lineman Appreciation Day, and with all the power things going on around here, we sure do appreciate them today. National Columnists Day, National Velociraptor Awareness Day. Yes, I'm aware of them and glad I'm not being chased by one. National Exercise International Jugglers Day, World Circus Day, Sleep Apnea Awareness Day, National Piñata Day, Pet Owners Independence Day, Adult Autism Awareness Day, and back on here to Husband Appreciation Day. Switching to my other screen. Oop. That one I'm not ready for yet. Not that one either. Where did my screen go? It's this one. All right. Let me see if I missed any because this tends to have others. Well, look at that. We had them all on that one. Okay, so back to birthdays and events. Notable birthdays for April the 18th include James McCune Smith, born in 1813, the first Black American to earn a medical degree and run a pharmacy in the country. Next up, Lucretia Garfield, the 20th First Lady of the United States, married to President James A. Garfield, born in 1832. Al Lewis, the lyricist and songwriter who wrote Blueberry Hill. Oh my gosh, y'all should know that one. He was born in 1901. Clifton Hillegas, founder of Cliff Notes, born in 1918. James Woods, multi-award-winning actor on the big screen and stage, born in 47. Jim Eisenreich, born in 59, Major League Baseball outfielder who played professional baseball despite his Tourette syndrome diagnosis. Last up, Jeff Dunham. Oh my gosh, I think most people should know him by now. He's a ventriloquist and comedian, born in 62. And now, memorable events for April the 18th. The American Revolution began on this date in 1775. The California Historical Society is founded. 1868, the San Francisco Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals forms. Wow, that dates back a long time, and I'm excited that's the case there. All right, in 1912, the RMS Carpathia brings 705 survivors from the Titanic to New York City. In 1924, the first crossword puzzle book is published by Simon & Schuster. The World's Fair opens in Chicago in 1925. 1935, the first laundromat, known as a washateria, opens in Texas. In 1955, Volkswagen of America is founded. In 1963, Dr. James Campbell performs the first human transplant. What? Okay, that one's a new one for me. In 1986, IBM produces the first megabit chip. And, oh, look at that. That's it. That's all I got for April the 18th. So with that, we are going to do the shakedown. We're doing the, like I said, we're doing this in opposite order today. So last thing I need to pull up is my timer. And I know Kurt's going to come on in and take over in a moment here, but until he does, I'm going to go ahead and get things rolling. All I need is music. And here we go. Start shaking in the middle. One up, one down. I got ahead of you. You can take over though. Switch sides. Out to the side. Cross in the middle. And keep going back and forth. Go around the world. Other way. Yeah. Here's the freezer. That's the way cord.
Here we go. Let's start the lawnmower. Let's get into some of this stuff here. All right, here we go. The other arm. Okay, here we go. Let's do patty cake. All right, here we go. Let's do roll it, toss it up high. Roll it and pop. Roll it and pop. Roll it, toss it up high. Roll it and pop. Roll it and pop. Roll it, toss it up high. Put it in the oven. Put it in the oven. Put it in the oven. All right, here we go. We're going to do alligator claps. All right, the other way. All right, now out to the side and in claps. Okay, palm up, straight out, pull in, out, and in. Okay, back in the middle. All right, here we go. John Travolta, pulling up one way, down another. So you got my frozen stuff is in the freezer?
In the door of the freezer.
Okay, here we go. Switch it up. Okay, back to the middle. All All right, now we're going to do short and choppy mashed potato. Short and choppy mashed potato. All right, now swing the arms a little bit more. Do the monkey. All right, now the wild monkey. Swing those arms as much as you care to. All right, now we're going to do a little bit more eccentric. We're going to do the Carlton. Okay, we're going to dig a hole to the shoulder. Dig a hole, throw it over the shoulder. All right, other way. Okay, back in the middle. Now we're going to go ahead and do the sprinkler. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, now we're going to sprinkle the other way.
Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Husband Appreciation Day. I'm appreciated.
All right, back in the middle. Now we're going to do a little housework. We're going to paint or yard work, I guess would be paint the fence. Up and down. Paint that fence. All right, switch it up. Paint the fence with the other hand, the other eye. All right, now we're going to go over to the house and paint the house. All right, switch it up. Other arm. Okay, now we're going to do a swim. All right, now we're going to go backwards swim. Reverse it up.
So what's the deal? So you think you like me? Do you want me? You think you want me? You need me?
All right, back to the middle. Now we're going to serve tennis or volleyball. You take your pick. Tennis or volleyball. All right, the other way.
Don't tell me what to do, you know I'm gonna do what I want to. Don't tell me where to go.
Okay, now on the volleyball part of it, we're going to do set and spike. Set and spike. Set and spike. Now the other arm. Set and spike. All right, back in the middle. Now, we had that lawnmower started. We let it run, and let's go ahead and mow the grass. Push that push. All right, now we're going to do incline press. We're going to bring our shoulders back, look up, and push out. Incline press. Push out, but up to the sky.
Don't tell me what to do, you know I'm gonna do what I want to. Don't tell me where to go, I'm not someone you know. I'm gonna go where I like.
All right, now we're going to do that military press with our barbell. So look forward and down just a little. Get those knuckles behind your head if you can. Up and down. What?
I know, there's one behind your head.
Do military press in the weight room. You have that barbell, and the barbell goes behind your head, down to just short of your shoulders and back up. Back up. All right, so now we're going to do arm curls, bicep curls.
Don't tell me what to do, you know I'm gonna do what I want to. What I do, what I do, Ooh yeah. Don't tell me what to do, you know I'm gonna do what I want to. Ooh yeah. Don't tell me where to go, I'm not someone you know. I'm gonna go where my life.
All right, so now tricep curls. Palms down or tricep curl. All right, now grab that beer mug and set the beer mug down and grab a hammer. Set the hammer down, grab the beer mug, up and down, hammer time.
Don't tell me what to do, you know I'm gonna do what I want to. What I do.
All right, now we're gonna. Did you do punching already? All right, here we go. We're gonna do boxing.
Long day, same noise. Need something to fill the void.
All right, side to side.
Let it breathe. Give me something I can feel.
Side to side.
Don't stop now. We're too close to coming alive.
All right, now look forward, lean forward a little bit. Be friendly to your back. And we're gonna punch up, punch down. All right, now we're gonna go back to the middle. We're gonna do legs. So get your calves, your toes, the arch of your foot, your heel. Side to side. Friendly to your hips. Massage your hips. Move your hips. Wiggle your hips. Twerk. Whatever you want to do. Forward. Backwards. Torso twist. Nice and gentle. Make sure you're helping, not hurting. Push yourself, but don't hurt yourself. Here we go. Lift those knees. Squat. Lunge to the side. Forward lunges. Forward. We go work out those ankles. Oh, we're at time, folks, so we're going to get in our wings.
Turn it down.
There we go. That does it for today, folks. We're done with our music. And continue the motion. And if you feel like it, cause a commotion and then say, Kurt put you up to it. So you can do motion and commotion, or if you just want to do motion, go and get your steps in for today. Here's a shout out to our friend Jim Turk. Thank you, Jim Turk, for getting us going back in April 2020. We are at the 6-year anniversary mark. Thank you, Jim Turk. I guess it more got to be something he was enjoying response to May 2026, but it was his devotion in April to be inspired to do this in April. So happy 6 years of the Shakedown, everybody. We continue this tradition, and you can contact us if you want to join us on Zoom. You're seeing us through a Zoom room, thanks to our friend Stacy. And so contact us through the Facebook page, facebook.com/12 o'clock shakedown, the words all spelled out. Contact us through there. There's a pinned post that you can use to grab a form to fill out the request that way. You can give me a call, 262-372-1754. Send me a text there. Email me, Kurt, K-U-R-T, at spiritofthegame.org, and also Kurt at projectdiehard.org. So hello to everybody out there supporting us with Project Die Hard. And hey, are you a Project Die Hard fan? Are you a Die Hard fan? If not, we would love you to be a Die Hard fan. So, and we are looking for volunteers to help us with social media, to help us with communications, with emails, use of our high level account or CRM. So emailing, texting, phone calls, outreach. We need people on our team. If you'd be inclined to volunteer, contact Sue and I for that, and our assistant Emily. Whatever we can do to have you be a part of the mission, spreading hope to veterans. So we are about preventing veteran suicide. One is too many. So with that, we'll let you your day. Happy Saturday. And World of Ability is coming up here in about 10 minutes, 1 o'clock Central, 2 Eastern, every Saturday. World of Ability, you can watch that through youtube.com/@Ability Network. I'm Kurt Roskoff, finishing off for today. Shakedown on your mark, and the Shakedown Social. Keep meeting new friends. Bye for now. We'll see you next time, which is tomorrow. We do this every day.